thing of Chemchi who kills the two of her. To find Natalia at the back post.
Dying breather. Next minute.
We are perfect.
We gotta go. Yeah, if you find yourself. Yeah. Play move.
Feet out. Distance, like range.
Cynthia double here. Cynthia, next one. Let's go.
Terrific. Took the deflection. Big corner. Comes back to Grange, and Grange buries that one. Jon Milenkowski makes it 3-0. And the Vipers are on their way to the third straight win.
Your players going to follow you? We don't know if it's before.
That was for Camilleri. Deflected out. any
Buzz
support.
open. Just here. Nah. Buzz high.
Foul goes against Sydney Futsal.
Yeah, number 7.
Chance again for Natali. Lewis, 1-on-1, Kennedy out of 4. Saved by Milenkowski.
I wanted to go ever off and racing. Top's got the slide up.
Charak. Inside the final 60 seconds. Limon. Out another Yamahata.
Good. Come on in again.
Charak, first time.
Get at it.
Foul by Limon. Just hit her head and coming down there.
Rev, can I go on? Rev? Rev?
It's on the technical. I need you to deal with this.
Understand this process.
to get over halfway. Yeah. Play. Keep your halfway. Keep it. Go hands on. Mark, corner.
Wilson, cross ball, Nutter, blocks it. Completely though, Chara. Keep a clean sheet here after good work from Hivan Osman all game. There's 11 seconds to go. Chara will get there, has a shot saved by Jinching. Pass will come off though. Headache tonight, that's for sure. The game comes to an end. A 3-0 win for the Mascot Vipers. It seemed very, very straightforward, but I'll tell you what, Sydney Futsal Club put up a very, very good fight. In the end, the Vipers scored a 3-0 win. Sarah Moore was scoring in the second minute for 2 second half goals to Jessica Grange. And the Vipers leave this one with a 3 wins in a row. Time in the Women's Premier League clash. One of 3. time for men's Premier League action here at Heffron Centre. The Mascot Vipers host Sydney Futsal Club. To return as well for Daniel Fornito. The Vipers line up after serving a suspension last week. He's back in the squad. And the points. The team finally won last week and they won without their influential star. Two losses in their opening 2 games. They bucked that trend when they win over the Boomerangs last weekend. They'll look to make it 2 in a row against a plucky Sydney Futsal Club side who, well, currently sits in 4th place with 2 wins and 3 losses. Those 3 losses, though, all quite affairs. Watching the loss against Mackay round 1, they then fed the Boomerangs 10-1. Lost to Mountain Magic 4-3. Beat Jewel in a spectacular coming away with the points. Dying stages there. Last week they were ETS north side, 6-3. For DeMello. Turn away from a couple. Vital is there in his zone, pulled it wide. There's tweaks up in there. There by Lucas Vidal. Vinicius back for Vidal. Vidal open to scoring. 90 seconds in. Less than 90 seconds. And Lucas Vidal has given the visitors the lead. Fornito. Great challenge from Vidal. Corby Fowler. Mascot, a bit too much there from Vinicius. Sokos trying to hold the ball up. There's Fowler in the middle, it's still Sokos. Back for DeMello. Fornito on the left. Blood Boom called into action very early in this game. Pulled off 2 very good saves already, and watching him in the warm-up, absolutely electric.
Oh, she's your base! It's your base!
Fowler with the corner. Fornito. Back for DeMello. On the bench. Connor Killigan is unavailable as well.
Keep it! Just keep it!
Brings that one. Down for DeMello. Sokos, back for DeMello, and again, Boom makes the save. DeMello clearing it out, and also chest after that challenge. Here's Fornito. Fowler. Really high here so far. Back for Fornito. Oh, off the post. Sort of took a deflection there. Daniel Fornito. Sure, Gund would have got there. Couldn't find the pass. Mello. Zokos goes in strong. Back for Fornito. Fowler. Gets into it. Running a long way around is Mello, but just makes the save. Brings it down now. And now Mello can break the other way. Pass from Mello. Topos just on his heels. And Mika Chilas comes in now in place of Daniel Fornito. Futsal will make some changes. Sokos turns. Fowler. Still Demello gets past Vidal. Demello looking for a teammate. Yuri. Trying to turn him. Zokas! Saved by Gund again. That was a good being busy. And Zokas wins it back. Forceful Fowler. Demello can't get the ball out of his feet. Shooting him like New Jersey. And now Bilal. Exactly Chila stepping in for help.
Aqui, Gui. Fica, front. Front, move. Tá longe. O Gui vem por cá agora. Abriu muito. Vamos a bola. Joga pro Gui. Bola lá.
Nice feet from Fowler. Now Demello. Back for Fowler. A lovely goal from the Vipers, and it's 1-1. Fowler started the move, pitched the ball at halfway, played into Mello, who played the through ball for Fowler, and Corby Fowler makes it 1-1.
Sai aqui, alguém aqui. Sai! Sai, bola! Sobe!
Mikaki swings it back. Fowler. To Demello. out already in this opening 5 minutes. The intensity electrifying.
Ó, segundo pau!
Turnikakis onto the left. Turnikakis almost beats Gund at the near post.
Let's go, move, going!
Dá support.
Already has just dropped a little. Nice. Robson under pressure. Gets it out to Guilherme.
Sai daí, Goni.
DeMello makes the challenge, and now DeMello one wobbly Robson. Still DeMello goes down, wants the foul, doesn't get it. Robson asking the question. Going down so easy. Gomez for Robson. Control it up, Ethan DeMello.
Vai ali, Marquinhos. Vai ali, dá um bounce.
Guilherme finds Goni. Back to support. Gets it through to Gomez and gets it beyond Chilas, but couldn't find the target. So to cut it back from Daniel Goni. And Marcos Gomez, in fact, got the better of himself, which helped him because he got past Chilas. And they couldn't find the pass. To Goni, all the shot on goal. That is 1-1. He's Guilherme now. And again, one back by DeMello. Turnikakis keeps the ball. Tries to cross it back. DeMello gets a rest round. Fornito comes back in. I feel as though DeMello, Fowler,
No pressure.
Fornito, Mascot, and Turnikakis will play major minutes in this afternoon. Shorter roster with Robson. Great challenge from Mika Chilas. Chilas won't get too much.
Joga eles pra trás. Arrasta eles pra trás.
Now Goni. Fowler again pinches the ball off Goni. Still Fowler. Ball to Fornito. Turnikakis was the better option. They block Fornito's cross and it'll be a corner. Chilas. Turnikakis.
Boa, Wilson. All shape.
Full of top shot. Can play a ball to save once more by Gund. Almost released Guilherme on the counter. Fowler gets a rest. Ika Rodriguez comes on. Last week was Ika Rodriguez. Nikakis. Excited there. Block. Gives the ball away too easily to Guilherme. Good straight from Guilherme. Great sliding challenge from Daniel Fornito. Wilson. Goni. Back for Guilherme. Shot taken. Shot off. Fornito. Here's Guilherme, who can't control. Fornito gets it back. Now Rodriguez. Rodriguez again. Now Fornito crosses across goal and Gund puts it out. Chilas just keeps it in, but caused himself a problem. Here's Vinicius now. Well defended by Fornito. Last touch. Referee had said that it was a Vipers ball. Vinicius closed down by Fornito. Doreles was there to support. And Chilas now releases Rodriguez. Turnikaki's overlapping. Sold him a little short there. And now the other way goes Perego. Still Perego. And straight into the breadbasket of Sasha Chilas. And for the first time in this game, things have slowed down. As Fornito waits for Ethan DeMello to come back on. Here's DeMello again. What a pass! And how about that for a goal? Tsurnikakis. Fantastic vision from Ethan DeMello to find Tsurnikakis. Pinpoint pass. And Costa Tsurnikakis makes it 2-1. The home side lead now. DeMello, isn't he in the mood? Woo. Got a little scared there. That one was coming straight for my beautiful face. Avoided that, thankfully. So Nikakis this time looking to become the provider. Fornito wouldn't just sit on his left, would it there? Tsokos, DeMello, Fornito. The two stars of this Vipers team combined. And Fornito, touch lets him down. Don't say that too often, do you? And Dornelis was looking for me, I think, rather than a teammate. Good pass to feet. Only problem is, I'm in commentary, not on the court. Tsurnikakis. Back for DeMello. And Vidal is back on now. Fornito thought about the shot. Perego in front of him though, and Tsurnikakis in trouble. Loses out to Vinicius, who rides that first challenge. Vidal was there, cross goal. Great touch from Fornito. Now DeMello bursting forward. Fornito just wide. And Gund may have injured himself. There was that full stretch. And Perego loses out. Tsokos for Daniel Fornito, who makes it 3-1. They've capitalised on two errors, the home side, and they now extend their lead. Daniel Fornito etching his name on the score sheet after some fine work from James Tsokos. Fowler, DeMello ran out of space, tried to play the ball first time for Tsokos. You could see that was the idea. Here's Vinicius. Dornelis. And Fowler wins it back. Had to take a double look there. I thought Fowler was wearing the old Dunlop volleys for a moment. In all black, they were a special futsal boot, weren't they? Sokos strong in the challenge there with Perego. This time fouling Perego too much that time. Here's Vidal. How about that for skill? And DeMello will show what he can do. Off the ball there from Perego. And Sokos down. It was Perego off the ball. Couldn't quite see what happened there. Still down is Tsokos. Sasha Chila saying it was a clear elbow. Not happy. The Vipers boys.
Was it neck? Hey, he hits his neck now? Is that his neck? Looks like it's just a block, and now he's complaining about his neck.
And Tsokos is back to his feet. No, Tsokos is back to his feet. We can get back to the action. Here's Fowler. Pataniotis. Fowler again. Vidal put a foot in, intercepted. And here's Pataniotis. DeMello. And again, it was full of intensity and excitement. It's calmed down for a little now. DeMello for Fowler. Well, Pataniotis. Just come on, Yanni Pataniotis. How about that? Another ball from DeMello, and Plataniotis just seemed to lose his footing as he went to rip that one back across goal. Here's Vinicius for Vidal. Moreles leaves a great turn from Vinicius. Chila saves, and the rebound by Perego into the side netting. DeMello and Plataniotis. Next stoppage. Vipers will want to take a timeout. Here's Plataniotis back for DeMello. 6 minutes left in this first half. Great strike there from Tsokos. And timeout for the Vipers. Taken by their coach. Returns to the bench this week. Nick Hanna, after Connor Killigan's winning start last week. Nick Hanna couldn't risk staying at home for another game. See, Ben David may have been forced into a coaching reshuffle, perhaps. Should Connor Killigan have won again today as the head coach. And after a excellent start for the visitors, Lucas Vidal gave them the lead after 2 minutes, but the Vipers hit back. Fowler, Tunikaki, Senfor, Nito, all on the score sheet for the home side, and they lead 3-1 with just over 5 minutes remaining. Ball back for Fowler. Now DeMello. Platagnotis and DeMello. How good's that? Ball for Tsokos. Gun came out. And the ball still hasn't been clear. The chance is still there for the Vipers. And Fowler with some neat feet wins the free kick. Fowler plays DeMello. He tried to play it early for Tsokos, but didn't connect the ball. He's gone forward, and as far as Platagnotis, who loses possession. Yanni and Platagnotis. Guilherme now. Back for Dornelles. Here's Vidal. Good feet from Vidal. Saved by Chilas. Fowler now. Leading the counter. Not many options available for him. Has to go on his own, Fowler. He'll take the corner. Sydney Futsal Club will take a timeout in their next possession. Fowler back for DeMello. Now Platagnotis. DeMello clips it forward. Guilherme gets the touch. Sydney Futsal Club coach will need to wait a little longer to get his timeout. Vidal intercepts there. Vidal runs through, wants a foul. It comes. Fowler not happy with the call, but Vidal gets the free kick, and that'll be a timeout now for Sydney Futsal Club. Daniel Fornita demonstrating with the referees. Timeout now for Sydney Futsal Club. Free kick in a promising position. Vipers players not happy with where the free kick is going to be taken from. I think it was, the foul occurred a little earlier. Good battle this one here at Heffron Centre. And Sydney Futsal Club get a goal back to halve the deficit. And what will have the timeout brought them? Dornelles puts the ball down. Chilas just setting up his wall with Tsunikakis. One-man wall. Mornelis standing over the ball. Will Adam just behind him. Perego to the right and Vidal in behind Chilas. Mornelis lets it go for Guilherme, and Chilas makes a good save. Goni comes back in now. Goni on the left into Guilherme. It took too long to make that decision to lay that off. Guilherme and Goni made the run in to support immediately. Here's Vidal. Goes down, no foul. Last touch off, Vidal. It'll be a Mascot ball. Fornito's back on. A frustrated Fornito on the bench. Clips it forward for De Mello. Look at this now. And Tsunikakis. Almost a repeat of the second goal. And this time Tsunikakis unable to beat Gauns, who made another good save. De Mello back for Fornito, who has a look up, and Goni with a good block. Here's Guilherme. Leaves it for Vidal, who's seen the run of Goni, and Goni didn't set his body right. De Mello for Fornito. Keeping the ball now, the Vipers. So Nikakis has his pass intercepted by Guilherme. For Goni, wants it back, Guilherme, and he should have scored there. And Guilherme's getting caught back by the ref here. Chilas is down, injured. And Guilherme getting a talking to. It was a great chance for Guilherme and Sydney Futsal Club. Here's Fornito, clipping it forward for De Mello. Goni now, too much on that for Guilherme. Fowler goes up as the target now. And receives a great turn from Corby. Fowler! Gund with a save, and Gund's lost the ball there. Now Perego for Guilherme. He wanted to backheel that Guilherme, but got a little too cute for himself. Here's De Mello, lifts it high. So Nikakis tried to drop it for Fowler, and Gund stops it from going out for a corner. Fowler. Vinicius putting him under pressure. Here's Guilherme. Great pass from Guilherme. And Vinicius makes it 3-2. Lovely goal. But it was all Guilherme. Lovely work from him. And they've halved the deficit. So Nikakis for Fowler. Fowler Shot blocked by Vinicius. DeMello for Fornito. And Goni defends well this time. Here's Tsurnikakis. Turns Vidal. Vidal wanted a foul. Fowler. And that's a strong challenge from Vidal. And Guilherme again pulling out the tricks. Couple big challenges there. And Connor Killigan telling Fowler to hit the ball. It's 2 chances now he's had to strike, but he's taken an extra unnecessary touch. Holding off Vinicius now. And Goni back for Guilherme. Blocked by DeMello. Fowler back again for DeMello. And Vidal defending well. Unorthodox. Dropped his hands there as though he was going to pick the ball up. Trying to confuse Ethan DeMello. Fornito leaves it for DeMello. Tsurnikakis. Tsurnikakis for Fornito. Couldn't roll it to the left. DeMello for Fowler. Tsurnikakis. Tough pass from Tsurnikakis, and that's a foul and a yellow to Goni. Foul on Ethan DeMello. Unnecessary, really, from Goni. Put the Vipers under enough pressure. DeMello tried to lift it for Tsurnikakis. And Guilherme now. DeMello turns. Feeds it out to Fowler. Fowler gets beyond one. Back for Tsurnikakis. And in the end, just as he was about to pull the trigger, the challenge was made. Wilson comes back on now in place of the yellow-carded Goni. And Vidal wins the ball with the help of Wilson. And Guilherme this time. Red card for Guilherme. And Guilherme sees red for Fornito. Went down. I can't say I saw exactly what happened. But a straight red card for Guilherme. Now, for 2 minutes now, Sydney Futsal Club need to play with a man less, and Guilherme will not be returning in this game. He's been quite influential as well. Unnecessary from him. Daniel Fornito, a veteran. Did enough there. The referee has confirmed that it was an elbow to the head of Daniel Fornito. Here's DeMello, Fornito. They've got to take advantage now, the Vipers, of this extra man situation. Tsurnikakis, and can't find Fowler arriving at the far post. Of course, there's 45 seconds left on the clock when Guilherme was sent off. There's still 31 seconds in this half that they need to survive. And they'll need to do the same for another 75 seconds in the second. DeMello, Fowler, closed down by Wilkson, well defended. And DeMello steps across. Fornito! That would have been a special goal from Daniel Fornito. Snapshot, toe poke. .6 seconds remain. Ooh, an attempt there from Dornelis, but saved. And Fornito stings the palms with the last moment shot. It's half time. What a game of futsal we've had so far. Sydney Futsal Club took the lead through Lucas Vidal on 2 minutes. Corby Fowler equalised shortly after. Costa Tsurnikakis then made it 2-1 after an incredible assist by Ethan DeMello. Daniel Fornito then doubled their lead and made it 3-1 before Vinicius got on the end of another fine assist by Guilherme. Guilherme then saw red with 45 seconds remaining in the first half for an elbow on Daniel Fornito. And Sydney Futsal Club will finish the half with a man down. And they'll start the second half a man down as well. Half time here at Heffron Centre in an incredible game so far. It's the Mascot Vipers 3, Sydney Futsal Club 2. We'll see you in 9 minutes for the second half.
Yeah, that one's out.
Teams are back out for the second half, but you'll notice Sydney Futsal Club is a player short, and that is, if you're just joining us, because Guilherme was sent off with 45 seconds remaining. And Sydney Futsal Club will need to play the next minute, 15, with a player less. A red card for what seemed to be an elbow or an eye poke on Daniel Fornito, the veteran Daniel Fornito. Did extremely well to sort of get Guilherme to react the way he did. But an exciting, high intense first 20 minutes. It was Sydney Futsal Club that took the lead through Lucas Vidal. But the Vipers, well, they pegged their opponents back immediately. Corby Fowler, Costa Turnikakis and Daniel Fornito all getting on the score sheet, one after the other, before Vinicius made it 3-2. That was all before the red card to Guilherme. Guilherme, who was seen really in the mood up until that moment. Second half has kicked off. Here's Dornelis. Perego is still down. I think Perego may have hit his head as he went down. Taken one out of Daniel Fornito's book. While we have this break, special mention to Zvi Ben David, who is home today and not here, believe it or not. But it is his 60th birthday, so we wish a very, very happy 60th birthday to Zvi Ben David. Here's a chance now. Can Fornito score one? He can't. The counter now by Dornelis, but blocked by De Mello. Sydney need to survive. Another 45 seconds or so with the man less. Shot from distance by Dornelis, saved by Chilas. He's getting a little fiery. Intensity is high. Here's Dornelis. Ran into Fornito. Here's De Mello. Fowler. Can they take advantage of this man more with the time that remains? Fowler. Second ball on the court. Right at a time where the Vipers were building toward an attack. A dangerous attack, I should say. There is Guilherme. You'll see him walking behind the back of the goal. Taking a seat on the stand. Very intelligent from Sydney Futsal Club. They are wasting and just breaking up play by these constant stoppages, and Dornelis forces Sasha Chilas into another save, and he really is struggling. He's been struggling since the opening minutes of the game. They still have 20 seconds to survive, Sydney Futsal Club. In fact, they've probably been the closest to scoring during this period. And Gund sends that one away. This will be the last period that they have the extra man to try and utilise. De Mello's shots blocked. Wilkson can't keep it in. 5 seconds to go now. Fornito has a look. Fornito's shot's blocked by Perego. And Vidal can come on now. They're back to their full quota. The Vipers weren't able to take advantage of the situation they had. He's Fowler. Robbed by Dornels and Sokas, and Dornels come together and Sokas holding on to his face. And we suspected this game was going to get fiery. And I expect it to heat up a little more as we go. And watch that battle between Sokas and Perego as well. Off the ball, getting into each other. Corner now for the Vipers. Shot taken by DeMello. Corner. Touch taken by Wilson, and fair play to Wilson. Lifted his hand and said the touch came off him. In a game where neither team's giving too much away. Fornito! Oh! Should have scored there, Daniel Fornito. A player of his standard would have expected to hit the target. When you hit the target there, you know what's happening. Vidal. The ball had already gone out. Dornels looking for Vidal and almost catching Chilas, who got a touch on that. Pass from Dornels almost ended up a shot in the top corner. Wants another go. And Sokos almost gets it off him. He's DeMello, a lot happening here. Tough to keep your eye on everything. Here's Fowler. DeMello. Dos Santos makes the challenge. Here's DeMello again. Fowler. DeMello. Oh, DeMello. How about that for a roll to get away from the defender? Here's Dos Santos under pressure, and Fowler almost swinging the ball off him there. We haven't even had 3 minutes in this second half. The game has been absolutely buzzing. They've given the ball away there stupidly. Sydney Futsal Club. Could that come back to cost them? And Sokos didn't hit it right. Fowler, good recovery from him and from Fornito. Ball back here for Dos Santos. Dos Santos. Wilson. Wilson again for Vidal. Dos Santos. Back for Wilson. Sokos reads it. Now Fowler has a go off the post and in. It snuck its way in somehow under Edward Gund, who's been absolutely incredible today. Beaten now by Gund. And Fowler, after not wanting to pull the trigger on a number of occasions, does this time and sneaks the ball under Edward Gund. And they make it 4-2 the home side. Wilson. Wilson forward, Fowler reads it. Drops for DeMello. It was first time attempted pass from Tournikakis. Fornito, his pass is read by Vidal. Still Vidal, good challenge from Tournikakis. And Tournikakis, DeMello lips it over off the bar. Fornito with the right foot. What a chance. What an opportunity. Great defending and goalkeeping. Ethan DeMello. A lovely little chip. Come back off the bar. Here's Fornito again. Dorneus. Vidal. Wilson. Here's Vidal. Wilson. Back for Vidal, who somehow kept the ball alive. Fowler was expecting contact and because of that, took his eye off the ball just slightly. And Tournikakis Dorneus, that's nice. Not so the shot though. As DeMello led the ball the other way. Mikana just telling his team to stay patient. Here's Wilson taking the ball forward. Gund has gone very high. This could cost them now. Fowler for Chila. And Chila sends it wide. Vidal now. His pass is cut out. Fowler. Handball. Clear handball. Very, very lucky there, Sydney Futsal Club. Tournikakis finds Chilas, and Chilas makes it 5. Gets to the back post after the ball from Turnakakis. And Mika Chilas with the easy job of tapping it into an empty net. Makes it 5-2. Changes now made. Ngoni, Vinicius and Colin Khalil all come in. Sydney Futsal Club. Ngoni for Vinicius. Khalil under pressure from Mika Chilas. And Chilas intercepts. Can he make it? Another, he does. It's 6-2. And Mika Chilas scores 2 in 60 seconds. And now the Vipers are in control here. Getting away with this one. Timeout taken by Sydney Futsal Club. When they had the extra man, the Vipers, they couldn't add to that 3-2 scoreline, but once they went back to 5-on-5, they've added 3 goals in the space of 3 minutes. Corby Fowler made it 4-2, and Mika Chilas off the bench in the second period with 2 goals in a minute to make it 6-2. Excellent performance from both these teams. Ngoni will get the game restarted with his team now down by 6-2. Very happy birthday for Z Ben David. The women's team already won, the men's team on track. So Nikaki is closed down by Ngoni. Here's Chilas looking for a hat-trick now. Vinicius closes him down. Ball went out. And Chilas back for DeMello. Here's Mika Chilas for Corby Fowler. Intercepted there by Vinicius, who seemed to have lost his footing a little. Last touch did come off Ngoni. Clearly Vipers ball. And DeMello gets lucky twice. Tunikakis now robbed of possession. Khalil for Gomez. Ngoni for Khalil. That was nice from Sydney Futsal Club, but unable to find the last pass. Miguel Rodriguez now comes in for the first time this afternoon, replacing Corby Fowler, who's also got a brace today. Tunikakis didn't want to risk losing the ball. Here's Gorn stepping up higher. Again losing the ball. DeMello just over. He knew it as soon as it left his foot that it was going to go over. Ngoni trying to hold off. Chilas does so. Vinicius asks for the run from Khalil. Great turn from Tsurnikakis. Asking for the handball. No whistle goes. Vinicius leading the counter. Vinicius, what a ball for Gomez. Back for Khalil now. Chilas read that, and Chilas intercepts. Gives the ball away, though. Very end-to-end now. Khalil advances away from Rodriguez. And pass there from Khalil to no one. And Chilas gets a rest. And Javier Bosch comes on for his first appearance today. And Khalil gets there just ahead of Bosch. Vinicius can't bring it down. Now the ball falls his way though. Goni loses his footing in the end. And Bosch does well to keep that in. 1-on-1 with Khalil. Bosch for Rodriguez. Wide of the target. Gomez for Vidal, who almost rolled his ankle, it seemed there for a moment. Vidal with a shot wide. Chilas rolls it to Rodriguez. Bosch with a turn, nice turn. Good challenge from Vinicius. Here's Miguel Rodriguez. Just ran out of space there. That didn't work out as Sydney Futsal intended. Arguments now starting to creep in between themselves. DeMello almost put that through the legs of Vinicius. Cheeky. Bosch does well to hold that one up. Vinicius and Vidal come away with it. Strong challenges. And Gomez tells DeMello to get up. Rodriguez the target. Vinicius wins the ball. Bosch comes and helps. Been busy, Bosch, since coming on. Here's Rodriguez. DeMello. Tsurnikakis. Back for DeMello. Keeping the ball now and just eating away at the clock. Here's Gomez, closed down by Tsurnikakis. A foul there by Perego, and that's his second or third foul. But good time wasted there by the home side. Vidal comes away with it, plays it forward to Vinicius, and Gomez is there in support. Vinicius goes on his own and pulls it wide. De Melo's pass cut out by Vinicius. Oh, lovely attempt there from Vinicius. I'm not sure Chilas would have got there. Had it hit the target. Vinicius battling away with Bosch. Gomez comes in to help. And Bosch comes away with it in the end. After all of that, still Bosch. No foul. Vidal. Vinicius. Rodriguez. This is out to Vinicius. Vidal. Great work from Vidal. Goes down after the challenge. Falls to Gomez. Saved by Sasha Chilas. Mikana now brings out his starting five again. Fowler, Fornito, Sokos, and De Mello all on the court, of course, with Sasha Chilas as Sydney Futsal Club try to utilise the extra man. Try to put some pressure on the scoreboard. And Dornelis playing as that extra man in the pink. And Vidal rips that one, but far off the goal and wide of any teammate. Sokos. No foul. Vidal can't come away with it. Kept in by Tsokos. Feeds it out. Chance for De Mello to score here. De Mello, they're falling and dancing all around him. And De Mello's gone down injured here. You hope it's not something serious. De Mello might just be cramp. Has played big minutes here. Trying to figure out a way to get up is Nathan De Mello. Looks in a bit of pain, and you hope it's not anything too serious. Jogs off. Confirmed, just cramp for Ethan De Mello. Futsal, what a player. Here's Mika Chilas on two already for this afternoon. Fowler goes down, wins the free kick. Leon Kellis. Here's Fowler again. Sokos and Perega have been going at it since the first half. Fowler, space has opened up, has a go. Gun saves again. Chilas. Great turn from Tsokos. Got the better of Perego there. But again, Gun to the rescue. Fornito has a go. Blocked by Vidal. Adjusted his feet well as well, did Lucas Vidal. Here's Mika Chilas, wide for Fowler. Fowler gets past Kellis, sliding challenge from Perego. Foul brought back. 2 fouls on Dion Kellis quickly. Sydney Futsal Club now on 3 fouls. Fornito sizing this one up. Fowler, Fornito. Back for Chilas. Now Fornito. Fowler forced to go all the way back, and Sasha Chilas, I should say, will pick that up and just clear it away. Vidal under pressure from Sokos. Dornelis comes back in again as the extra man. Here he is. Vinicius. Dornelis. Wilkson. Vidal. Closed down. Mika Chilas now running the other way. Chilas rolling it just wide of the goal. And DeMello comes back on, recovered from his bout of cramp. Wilkson. Vidal. Strong there from Fornito. Back heels it to DeMello. Now Chilas. We're inside the final 5 minutes of this one. Chilas. That's another foul. 3 consecutive fouls by Dion Kellis. And he gets a card now. This time late on. Mika Chilas. Fowler and Chilas both stand over this free kick. Looks as though it'll be Fowler. Gunn steps forward. Oh, and Fowler puts it just wide of the target. Vidal picks it up. Wilkson, wide for Dos Santos. Wilkson for Vidal. Wilkson drives forward. Back for Vidal. Good pushing here from it was good press there from from the Vipers, and they caused the error and forced the mistake. Here's Chilas. Back for DeMello, for Nito. And the ball's really flowing now, as are the Vipers. Fornito for DeMello. Gets it back again. Oh, loses his footing, and Wilson can punish here. Good save from Sasha Chilas. That was a chance to get this one. A bit of excitement late on. Instead, they might finish it. Here they do with Corby Fowler, who gets his hat-trick. From one end, could have been 6-3. Instead, it's 7-2. The Vipers punish via Corby Fowler with 3.5 minutes to go. Wilson for Donales. The Santos now. And they're pressing high again, really trying to force the error. DeMello will pass it in and make it 8. And the risk with the extra man doesn't pay off. DeMello gets his first of the afternoon. And now the Vipers lead by 8 goals to 2. For Santos, for Aiden Scalone. Here's Dorneus, and shot blocked by Fowler. Dorneus, Vidal, shot blocked, still Vidal, manages to keep it in. For Santos, for Wilson, Dorneus. Wilson wide. Jordan Polizos has come in as well instead of Sasha Chilas. Here's Scalone. Dorneus to Dos Santos, and now Vidal. Dorneus has a go, saved. Vidal wide on the rebound. It was a good shot from Dorneus, but Polizos aware and saves. Rodriguez for Rodriguez. And Scalone can't bring it down. Rodriguez closed down by Wilson. Vidal. Dos Santos forward for Scalone. And Polizos steps out and clears away. Here's Dorneus. more focused about receiving the ball on which side of the line and making a point of it than playing futsal. Here he is again. Has his shot saved comfortably by Polizos. And Chilas forward. Wilson. Dos Santos. Wilson. That was nice by Dornelles. Good tackle though. Dornelles wide. 31 seconds left. Rodriguez can't get past Wilson. Here's Vidal. For Dos Santos, Wilson. Will they get a consolation here, Sydney Futsal Club? Here's Dornelles. Last 5 seconds. Dos Santos can't bring it down, and that'll all but be that.
I'm not taking the time out. I'm just giving it back. I wouldn't be silly enough to take the time out.
And that is full time here at Heffron Centre. What a game. The intensity was so high in the end. The Mascot Vipers come away with a 8-2 victory against Sydney Futsal Club. It was the visitors that took the lead, but then it was all the Vipers. And despite coming back into the game and going into half-time at 3-2, there was only one team in the second half. The Mascot Vipers scoring 5. Full-time score, Mascot Vipers 8, Sydney Futsal Club 2.